今夜，守护者与冲击者迎来生死对决。
JCK 成长起来的新生一代的一个杰出的代表。
这场比赛是他证明顶尖新星实力的证明之战。
我觉得我各个方面都比他要强吧。
Otgonsuren， Sukhbat，
师承蒙古战神贾丹巴。
来自蒙古国的铁血冲击者，不仅要冲击职业生涯6连胜，更向着排名发起冲击。
你的5连胜到我这儿该结束了。
我的比赛绝对不会让你们失望，绝对是精彩的。
奥特根苏荣苏赫巴图打击出色，有一手漂亮的脚技，
在合适恰当的时机把对方带入到地面当中，而且是那种无声绞杀。
是守卫者李金波捍卫排名，还是冲击者奥特根苏荣势如破竹6连胜？
以你目前的实力，想进储量级前10还不够格。
今晚大战一触即发。
Here we go, guys. It is co-main event time. Otgonsuren Sukhbat versus Jinbo in the bantamweight division. Jinbo is currently ranked number 9 in the division. Otgonsuren Sukhbat is out to try to steal his spot. Sukhbat is making his way down to the cage now, coming out of the blue corner. Here he is. Let me tell you, this guy is very popular on social media. On Instagram, he's got a great Instagram. He had a video that went viral. I think it had like 5 million views. One of those videos where it's like a contrast showing he's got kind of like this baby face, looks like a nice guy. I mean, despite like the neck tattoos and everything. And then it just flashes to him just beating the plaster out of his opponent in the cage. Just like that fierce contrast between the nice guy and then the beast in the cage. Otgonsuren Sukhbat is 9-2 as a pro, 26 years old this year, born in the year 2000. He comes from a wrestling background, but he can do it all. We've seen him in the JCK cage 6 times so far, and there's a story to that. The first fight that he took in JCK was a short notice fight up a weight class against one of the biggest guys.
And his opponent, if I remember right, his opponent Simuka missed weight.
Yeah.
In a bigger division. And since then, Simuka has missed weight a couple times. I believe Simuka will probably have to make the move to lightweight.
He probably will. So what I'm trying to say is like his only loss in JCK so far was up a weight class against one of the biggest guys in the weight class who's a beast. And then since then he's been a perfect, he's gone 5 wins in a row, beating some good quality opposition. He beat Chanrei.
Yeah, that's a good win, man.
That's a great win. You know,
he's got his coach here in the corner with him tonight. You know, Jadamba right there. Jadamba, a real big name in the martial arts world. One of the best fighters to ever come out of Mongolia, actually.
Yeah. He also subbed Luo Tianlong. That's like a really good win. He subbed him by triangle choke.
His last fight against Hu Tao was also really good, showing a tough fight. Hu Tao's so damn tough.
He showed that he could do it all. He can strike with really good strikers like Chanrei, and he could submit good grapplers like Luo Tianlong, you know? So he's got well-rounded skills. And he's a handsome young kid who a lot of people like, but he's got his work cut out for him. You know what's crazy about Jinbo? You said he's only 22 years old.
He's not yet 22. His birthday is still to come.
Oh yeah?
It's insane. Yeah, I told him like, how old are you again? He's like, oh well, I'm almost 22. I'm like, you're not 22 yet. And when you speak to him, this kid is just so mature and like calm, thoughtful in his process. You know, he's already had 11 fights into his pro career.
And all in JCK.
And not yet 22 years old. It's insane. He's the prodigy, like the direct prodigy of Chandrafa, who we see right here. Not the guy holding the camera, but behind him on the left. Chandrafa, one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of China, still fighting even at 40-something years old, and still hanging with the best. But Jinbo is got beautiful everything. Like his striking is crisp, his hands are heavy, his takedown defense is good, his grappling is, I mean, he's a really, really good grappler. That whole team has very, very good grappling. And I asked him, you know, if you can have one skill and you hack it and you can, you know, copy and paste it or steal it from Sukhbat, what would it be? And he thought for a while, he's like, you know, Woody, I don't want to be arrogant, but to be honest, I actually think I'm better at him in all aspects of the game. Now, that is his personal opinion, and that's a confidence of a fighter, which I agree. I personally think that Sukhbat probably has the wrestling advantage because we've seen Sukhbat utilize a lot of cage wall wrestling, which we don't see Li Jinbo do too much. However, remember who Li Jinbo trains with every day. Guys like Shang Zhefa, Na Tai. There's a whole bunch of killers in that room. Wu Zi used to be in that room too. There's a lot of tough guys for him to train in. And I asked him about pressure with the loss. He's like, I have no pressure. At my age, I don't care. I just want the experience. If I can learn something from every single fight, I'm going to be amazing. So I have no pressure. And here we look, 4 years younger, a slight height and a 9 centimeter reach advantage going to the older Sukhbat.
本场 JCK MMA Final 男子雏量级的比赛争夺，同样是我们今天晚上的联合主赛。南方选手身高176公分，臂展180厘米，体重61.40公斤，年龄26岁，来自于3-3 MMA Team Sukhbat。MMA 综合格斗战绩11战9胜2负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩6战5胜1负。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Gets ready for Otgonsuren, Sukhbat. 本场比赛，红方选手身高175公分，臂展171厘米，体重61.40公斤，年龄22岁，来自于龙源综合格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩11战6胜5负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩11战6胜5负。他就是来自于中国的红方选手李金波。本场比赛场上裁判王悦 ，The referee who charge in this octagon is Mr. 王悦。
Wang Yue getting us ready for the co-main event. Otgonsuren Sukhbat, hailing from Mongolia, is in the blue trunks. Li Jinbo, who has spent his entire pro career in the JCK cage, is in the black and gold. He's looking to maintain his top 10 status. Sukhbat is looking to take it.
I'm so fired up for this.
Oh, me too. This is the fight that you predicted would be one of the best on the card.
Just because these guys are so technically good.
Sukhbat has been on a hot streak, winning 5 in a row. Li Jinbo has lost his last 3. But that doesn't tell the whole story.
It doesn't at all. You know, who did he fight? Sukhbat a little bit more unorthodox in his striking. Li Jinbo looking for that left hand.
And he shoots a takedown.
Li Jinbo that shoots a takedown, and he's already got the gut wrench on the back of Sukhbat, looking to dump him, and he gets him down.
But Sukhbat's got a
looking
Kimura.
for a Kimura, although Li Jinbo is using that to take, still on the back.
Let's see if he can use his knee to kind of strip that grip, but Sukhbat is latched onto that arm. Let's see if he can do something with it.
He can counter an armbar right there.
Yeah.
There's an armbar counter if Sukhbat keeps holding on to that.
Sukhbat has not let go of that Kimura. He's trying to use it to turn him over, but
he needs to be careful because there is a counter right there. Yes, there's a counter.
Oh, he goes for his own Kimura.
Look at that.
Unreal.
But the power of Sukhbat, he rolls with it and rolls out of it. Now it's Sukhbat on top.
Sukhbat in on a high crotch here. Let's see if he can get him down.
This is where I think Sukhbat has the biggest advantage, is on the cage wrestling. Look at the defense. I'm telling you, so technical. And it's Li Jinbo turning around Sukhbat.
That was a crazy scramble. You know, that Kimura, he ripped that hard.
And
I was
Sukhbat
tapping from over here.
Yeah, Sukhbat just so calm, just rolls with a nice calf kick for Li Jinbo. Oh, both guys exchange calf kicks.
You know, I think a lot of people expected Sukhbat to be able to finish his last two opponents. And he ended up going to decision against both of them, against Hu Tao and Chen Rui.
Yeah, and you know, that's something which, you know, Chen Rui is a very, very good striker, but he's, you know, getting up there at the end of his career. I believe he'll be back next month, to be honest, but I don't know how many more fights we've got in Chen Rui. And you would expect that a potential champion would be looking to finish a guy like Chen Rui.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people have been really hype on Sukhbat.
But he's so friendly outside, but when the cage door closes, he, you know, the tattoos, the look, the toughness, you know, he takes the fight to whoever is in front of him. Again, he took on a huge opponent in Jinbo, and he didn't complain about it. Looks for the overhand. Li Jinbo saw that one. No look uppercut.
Li Jinbo is looking great tonight. I mean, we're talking about a guy who made his debut in JCK and has fought 11 times in the promotion.
Before he's 22 years old.
His entire career has been in JCK. That's tough. I mean, making your debut and fighting against high-level guys right from the get-go. A lot of people don't know what a Shark Tank the regional scene is in China.
Especially at this division.
So that's why you see guys that have records like 6-5. And they're so much better than their record would suggest.
Look at him. He's fishing for that uppercut. Goes back to the kid. Sukhbat I feel like he's a little bit hesitant to pull the trigger, and it's Li Jinbo who's putting the trigger more. Li Jinbo putting on more active striking, mixing it up. Oh, beautiful rip to the body. I actually saw them drill that last time. I saw his coach, like the head coach. In Chinese we call Shifu, and then you have Shiye. And then that means like his coach's coach, which is Jiang Nongyun, the founder of the club where they fight up, was showing him that exact move. Beautiful footwork here from Li Jinbo. Just shifts out away from Sukhbat. But Sukhbat's so tough, so durable.
Oh, man, you know, Li Jinbo, that left hand has been on fire tonight.
Yeah, has a nice
he looks great.
Oh, beautiful overhand on the chin of Li Jinbo. He just eats it.
Oh, man. Li Jinbo's boxing is so crisp here tonight. You just landed a really clean 1-2. Sukhbat has a hell of a chin, though.
Yep.
Like, have we ever seen that guy get rocked? I don't think so. And Li Jinbo with
beautiful takedown.
Beautifully timed takedown. Man, you know, I think Li Jinbo won this round pretty easily.
I agree with you.
2 takedowns. I think he got the better of the stand-up. Big ground and pound here to end round 1. Landed some nice elbows.
So you can cut his opponent, just hurt him a little bit.
This is the best I've seen Li Jinbo look in recent years.
I told you, man, this kid is good. This kid is a future champ.
Like, I remember he looked pretty good against Dooley Luo until he got melted by that knee to the body. Then he lost to Shabby. That was a fight I don't think he should have lost, like on paper.
I don't know, man. Shabby the kind of guy that he'll be carried out on the shield, or he'll be finishing somebody. Shami Shen, I think, in a guy who's had a long career, went to decision so few times. Look at this, and look at how he just rolls up out of it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Li Jinbo looked incredible in this first round. Got multiple takedowns. I think he got the better of the striking exchanges. He had that Kimura attempt as well, you know. All set for round 2 here. Otgonsuren Sukhbat is looking to turn it around and get some momentum going in his favor. Li Jinbo is looking to keep the momentum on his side. Sukhbat has got to do something differently this round. What do you think are the adjustments that he could make?
He needs to pull the trigger first. He's waiting for countering, and Li Jinbo has his number with his speed. Now we see him. He's moving forward, throwing first. Oh, beautiful right cross, left hook, landed clean. But the chin of Sukhbat.
I don't think I've ever seen Sukhbat get rocked.
What is it that they drink in the water there at that team? Because, you know, Tul Nam Nam Baer, same thing, man. Just it's like he just can eat anything you throw at him. So tough.
You know, I think a lot of times you look at a guy with a 6-5 record on paper and you kind of write him off. But you have to look at the quality of the opposition that he fought and how he looked in those fights, right?
Looking for
Anaconda choke.
Anaconda here.
I can't tell if he's got it.
He was deep for a moment, but he changed it. Because Sukhbat did really good to change to that single leg, and now he's just purely defending the takedown.
Sukhbat in on this single.
The takedown defense really good for
gets him down
Jinbo so far.
Let's see what Sukhbat can do. But Jinbo right back up to his feet. Sukhbat has got this front headlock here. See if he can work anything.
Nice knee.
Oh,
beautiful. He just pulls out of this
off.
and then just follows up with a nice punch.
Wow.
A heavy punch.
Jinbo is looking fantastic here tonight.
Right on the hips is Jinbo. Heavy on Sukhbat, making him carry his weight.
Like if you have a guy that, let's say he's 10-0, but he's fought 10 cans, and then you have a guy who's 6-5,
but
who's fought
monsters.
killers.
Yeah. No, man, it's hard to say. Like, and his mind is, when you speak to him, it's insane. He'll tell you, it's like, I don't care. Like right now, I'm 20, not even 22. Right now, I want to get better. I want to fight the best of the best. And if the guys that I fight, if I learn anything from each fight, I'm going to be really good in the future.
I appreciate that, but records still are important, though.
I agree, records are important, but I don't think it's the most important, especially in a tournament like JCK. If you're making the top 8, it's $1 million RMB for the winner, you know, so you don't need to.
Let's see if Sukhbat can work something here. He's got this front headlock position as well. We do know that he has good guillotines
and
anaconda chokes, stuff like that. He's trying to work this like arm in choke here, but it's hard to see what it is exactly. Is it a guillotine? I don't think there's anything there right now.
No, it's
Jinbo takes him for a bit of a
right
ride.
to straight to side control.
Side control. It looks like you hang on at the neck here, but
not the best option to do.
No, there's actually a choke counter. You could do the Von Flue choke here. Sukhbat trying to escape this position. Man, Jinbo looks great.
Just so technical. We see some blood coming out of the nose of Sukhbat already.
True, he is opened up a little bit. Sure. Man, what a win this would be for Jinbo if he can go from losing 3 in a row to beating a guy like Sukhbat.
Yeah, who's on an absolute tear.
So highly touted. You know, guys.
Sukhbat is like he's very squiggly on the floor, you know, like moves around, protects himself very well when he's in the bottom. So, like it's hard to, we haven't seen Jinbo being able to do too much damage. He is doing good riding and controlling, but Sukhbat has just shown how tough he is, escaping the submissions and finding a way to get out of these bad positions. He's back on his feet.
Jinbo with a little less than a minute to go in the second round is looking
nice
great here.
To the thighs.
I mean, I think by all accounts he should be up 2 rounds if the second round continues to go this way.
Elbow over the top, but an instant counter from Sukhbat.
Sukhbat has got 30 seconds to do something convincing to win the round.
Nice 1-2 from Sukhbat.
Oh!
A beautiful right cross. Wobbles Sukhbat, but he's just standing right there in front of him. Oh, big.
Hurt to the body.
Another shot.
Jinbo hurts him to the body. Can he get the finish here?
For another body shot now.
Goes to the body.
To the head.
Knees upstairs.
To the head. Looks to the head. He's looking for the finish.
Sukhbat on the ropes here.
Looking for body shots.
Keeps going to the body.
To the head. Oh my goodness, how tough is Sukhbat? Throws a big punch himself.
Sukhbat comes back.
Oh my goodness, how close was that to a finish? That's the first time we've seen Sukhbat show any sign of pain.
Wow, dramatic end to the second round there. Jinbo had Sukhbat hurt to the body and was just pouring it on him. But Sukhbat stayed in the fight and landed a shot of his own. Dangerous moments at the end of that round, folks. Let's take a look. This was earlier in the round. I want to see that near finish, that body shot. I think it was a left hook to the liver.
It was a left rip. But it's so hard to edit, you know. Oh, there we go.
Boom! There it is.
Yeah. Oh.
And that had him doubled over. Very close to finishing the fight was Li Jinbo. Let's see how Sukhbat has recovered to start round 3. He's got to win by finish, Woody, I think. That's 2 rounds, probably 2 rounds in the books for Li Jinbo.
Ready.
And Sukhbat has shown he's very dangerous, but man, how good is Li Jinbo looking tonight? Oh my God, he's fighting. I don't want to say the perfect fight, but my goodness, he's fighting good tonight.
Like I said, this is the best that I've ever seen him look.
Now we see Sukhbat having that right elbow tucked to his ribs.
Li Jinbo pumps the jab. Sukhbat seems recovered.
Definitely tough, definitely fit. Hits him on the nose. I think that nose is also broken.
I think Sukhbat's nose is bothering him.
And a calf kick. Man, Li Jinbo is putting on a seminar.
We see blood leaking out of the nose of Sukhbat. He keeps touching it.
Oh,
and a right hand.
A right hand right on the button. He did manage to bleed a little bit of pain because he rolled away, but still. And he's scared to throw his right hand, because if he throws that right hand, he opens up his liver area.
Sukhbat landed a nice right hand and another.
Again.
He needs a finish. Oh, and a nice left hand as well. He's starting to land.
I think Li Jinbo needs to shoot a takedown. He's had huge success with that. There we go.
Yeah, you're right. And he's able to not only take him down, but pass his guard.
To side control. Serves on the back beautifully. Look, fishing for the back. Riding that leg beautifully.
I mean, honestly, if he can just keep the fight on the ground and control it, he's going to win a decision.
Exactly.
I'm sure he'd like to get the finish, though. Then again.
I mean, he's been working the... Have you seen a few times when they were standing, he was kicking the back of the knees of Sukhbat and kneeing the back of his knees. Normally you see go to the thigh, but that was... I haven't seen that before. Looks for a dump.
Lift and tries to slam him down, but...
Just misses out. Now he goes for that body drag. Tries to tap the knee with his legs.
Sukhbat has locked up that Kimura grip as well, although that didn't work out for him in the first round. In the first round, he almost got counter Kimura'd when this happened. He's going for it, though. Can he turn him over with it? Li Jinbo stays out of danger.
Bro, man, I'm telling you, Li Jinbo is not easy to submit, bro. This kid has Sandra Fa to train with him every day. One of the best grapplers in MMA in China. I'm not saying he can't be submitted, I'm just saying not easily. Especially once he has the momentum. You can feel Sukhbat fading a little bit here. This is, I mean, we haven't seen Sukhbat have this harder time since he got mauled by Sui Muke, which really was a totally unfair fight.
Yeah. I mean, that fight, he was...
But today's been skill and speed. It's just been all skill and speed.
100%. Sukhbat here is bleeding and stuck on bottom in a fight that, I mean, realistically, he's probably down 2 rounds. The third round has been a little closer, but it's not looking good with 1.5 minutes left to go. It looks like Li Jinbo, I mean, as I've said multiple times already, he's having one of the best performances I've ever seen from him. And here he is attacking the back now. I mean, he would really put an exclamation mark on this if he could get the finish.
Of course. But it looks like he's looking for the finish. It's not like he's running away trying to coast, you know.
He has been the whole time.
He's looking for the finish, but Sukhbat is really tough and is, like we said, one of these guys could be wearing the belt within 2 years, and just look how good they are. Nice body lock from Sukhbat.
I think Wang Xiaoxiang is too good for either of these guys right now.
Right now, maybe. But where will they be? This guy's not even 22. Oh, another right hand. Sukhbat eats it and immediately
Sukhbat's going for it. He's got 40 seconds. He's got to go for it.
Oh, stiff jab.
And a nice double leg. Sukhbat able to sprawl.
On.
Oh.
Look at this. Runs out the back door. Beautifully done.
Jinbo,
Nice knee.
Sukhbat is marching forward. Swinging leather. Jinbo is
running.
literally running away. You gotta do laps around the cage.
Big punch thrown.
10 seconds to go. Sukhbat frantically trying to do something
Sukhbat
here, but
tries to go to full mount, but
I think it's too little too late.
look at Jinbo fishing for the... Man, what a fight. So technical, but dominant by Jinbo. And this is why he's one of the best prospects we have here at JCK. I'm pretty sure he did enough to get the win there. Your heart goes out to Sukhbat. You know, didn't go the way he would have wanted it to. He showed how tough he is. He ate some huge punishments and stayed in it. And he looked for the finish till the very, very end. But I believe it's just, you know, it's going to be just a matter of routine, because I'm pretty sure the referees are going to give this to Jinbo, because that was a dominant beatdown.
Yeah, Jinbo, honestly, vintage performance. I think this is the best he's ever looked. Takedowns, perfect timing. He did it all. Stand up on the ground. I mean,
and that rip to the liver, wow, was beautifully done.
I mean, he said he thought he was better everywhere, and he pretty much showed it here tonight. That rip to the body, almost.
That was it. That was almost the end of the fight.
That
right there.
almost had Sukhbat out of there, but Sukhbat's so tough.
And whenever he wanted, he could double leg him out in the open.
Yeah, those shots were money. He had great timing.
Let's go to the official announcement of the judges' scorecard.
接下来宣布比赛结果：1号裁判30-27 ，Judge Number 1 32-27；2号裁判30-27 ，Judge Number 2 32-27；3号裁判30-27 ，Judge Number 3 32-27。本场比赛3位裁判一致性判定，红方胜。For the winner, by unanimous decision, win by point, representing China, the red corner, Jinbo.